LeBron cancels Pepe Le Pew. According to Yahoo Entertainment, Looney Tunes skunk Pepe has been cut from the Space Jam sequel.
Oh no, there goes the French audience.
25 years ago. Oh no. Then who's going to objectify the women in the film?
A baguette. I don't know. That's my French accent. I just
First you take the breasts off of the bunny. And now what can we stare at?
Are you being xenophobic right now? or Xena Warrior Princess, one of those things. Which is hilarious. For those that know, we're just like laughing at ourselves. Pepe Le Pew got a scene got cut out, like what Harrison mentioned earlier. Which I didn't know that was real. I thought that someone was just like a meme that someone created.
25 years after starring alongside Michael Jordan in the original Space Jam, the Looney Tunes are preparing to lace up to take the court with LeBron James in the sequel Space Jam: A New Legacy. I'm just going to skip ahead. Interestingly enough, Pepe was scrubbed from the Space Jam sequel over a year ago, but the news came to light amid ongoing reckoning with the pop culture of yesteryear. So this means to tell me that they waited a year to drop the news to do it, and why? In my eyes, publicity.
Oh, because it's going to be coming out soon. So it's almost like they planned this.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
They're like, should we drop the news about Pepe in 2020? They'll be like, no, hold on to that.
Wait till after the election.
And plus, we'll show the bunny. What's her name? Jessica?
Lola?
Bunny? Lola the bunny. We'll show Lola and how we like totally toned down her body.
Yeah, have you seen what she looks like now?
Yeah, so
she went from a hot cartoon to like someone's aunt. Like, what the heck? Had a couple litters.
But that's a funny thing. So there's a comedian, Kurt Ryan.
Yeah.
He's Arizona based right now. He keeps on like posting memes and like just jokes. He goes like, normalize sexy bunnies. normalize boobs on bunnies and stuff like that. And stuff that he'll post pictures of like Lola the bunny being hot and stuff. Or like he'll have like drawings of like what like Lola's supposed to look like.
I mean, let's face it though. I mean, having like sexy cartoons is kind of creepy.
It is.
I mean, so it's like, that's weird. But at the same time, I get it. I don't know. I get it from like it's Lola Bunny. I mean, this is how she looked in the first one. So
May I play devil's advocate for a moment? Come on.
So I agree, Mark, fundamentally with your point that cartoon animal sexy beings are a little bit sketchy, but let's not degrade the queen, Jessica Rabbit. I mean,
but she was a person.
If it's a person, it's one thing. If it's an animal or an animate object that they sexualize, I think it's a little bit different.
And here's another thing. Like, maybe we could go deeper into this discussion. Anime.
Oh.
Where's the line in anime?
When it becomes a category on Pornhub.
You mean hentai?
Oh, is that what it's called?
The hentai is
when they sell the branded anime soiled schoolgirl panties in vending machines in the Tokyo subway, that's when it goes to the line.
Oh boy!
I think when you start selling such sex objects based off of the animes that are not human based, so if you're like selling an octopus sex toy, that's a little bit too far.
What about the body pillows? Do you consider that a sex toy? Or do you consider that a home accessory?
A pillow that looks like
that's
a
big thing. Yeah.
Okay, so like the Portlandia episode, right? Because I thought that was pure joke, but apparently it's true.
Covered on 30 Rock as well too.
Covered on 30 Rock. I didn't watch that really, so I can't really. But anyways, I feel as if you're a feminist and that's what you truly believe on the body pillow, fine, okay. But if you're using it for sex purposes, that's kind of disgusting, right?
It depends who's asking. Okay.
Like if you're a lesbian and you're scissoring the pillow, that's kind of a little bit too far, right?
Depends what night it is. I don't know. Some people get bored on Wednesdays. Why is there a hole in this pillow? I don't know. I have as someone that owns a body pillow, it's nice, but I don't use it for anything else other than sleep. And maybe like.
Can we get the witness in the room to?
Anyway, no. But going back to hot animals. Wait, what was this? What were we talking about?
Lola. Lola the bunny.
No. No. You're right about that. I mean, but yeah, Jessica Rabbit deserves praise. But like someone like like Minnie Mouse. Minnie Mouse is not supposed to look sexy, right? Because it's a mouse.
Yeah.
Okay. So but that's how she always been. So like my thing is just like I don't know. Maybe it's because I get what they're doing. So I just feel like, oh well, she looked like this in the first Space Jam. Why not just continue it?
Right.
Maybe put a towel over her. I don't know.
I have no problem with parallel isms when it comes to the sequels, but it's just like they literally, it was kind of like they were trying to be woke for their own good, where it was like, okay, we're gonna make her look like average body. We're not going to have a type of body where like it's going to put other girls into their own insecurity.
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, yeah. I mean,
and what's Instagram, by the way? Have you been on Instagram lately? Like, how many of us, boys and girls, go onto the Explore page and then see girls that are smoking hot? Where is it just me? Okay.
No, I click on all the Catholic ones because I'm a good Catholic boy. Altar server, hang out with priests. We go to church.
Rise and shine, give God your glory.
Oh man, this show's going somewhere.
But back to Pepe. So Harrison brought up a point that I did not know about. I thought it was just like, oh, he's in the film, and then Me Too, all this other things. But there was a scene with LeBron James where it seems as if like he had to have a teachable moment.
I'm telling you, I thought that was a joke. I thought that was a joke that started on Twitter, and everyone was just like saying, yeah, it got cut out because LeBron was teaching him about consent. It's like, oh, that's funny.
Well, that could have been a great joke, considering that I always thought that Pepe was canceled ever since Dave Chappelle's first comedy special.
Thank you.
And so, like, if they called back to that, especially knowing the Space Jam audience, that would have been a great callback and a great joke, I think.
That's why I kind of thought it was like heading. I was like, okay, if they're gonna like, well, first off, I was just kind of like, oh, well, what about Dave Chappelle's like bit about it? Because that kind of like opened up the doors too, like. With everything, with the past of cartoons and growing up and racist this and that kind of stuff, but I just kind of felt like hopefully this was going to be a setup for that callback, but who knows? I mean, hopefully it's like a deleted scene because it'd be quite interesting to see LeBron teach him about consent.
Let me see. Killing Me Softly. No, it wasn't that.
I think it was not Killing Me. It was
Killing Me Softly.
It was Killing Me Softly.
It was Killing Me Softly came out. Wait, was it that?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I thought it was the one in San Francisco where he's wearing the yellow shirt.
No, that's
that was the one in DC where he's wearing the Cadillac.
So 2000.
Yeah.
That one's
Chappelle said that in 2000.
Yeah, which was 21 years ago.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So Chappelle called it 21 years ago. The fact that he said like, oh, Pepe, like.
So I mean, it's always a comedian that kind of reveals something. I mean, Hannibal Buress revealed that Bill Cosby was a rapist, and
that was already there, and then he resurfaced it.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like he publicized it. He made it out there.
Yeah.
So like a Chappelle made it out there about Pepe and other stuff, as far as like cartoons and stuff. But I mean, that's why it's like it's not like nobody knew this. I just don't understand. I mean, it would be cool to kind of like a teachable moment, for Pepe, but I mean, it's a cartoon.
Oh my God, you just made me think of something.
Let's hear it.
Hannibal Buress created the Me Too movement.
Just about. A lot of that stemmed from that too, because everyone's like, "Oh well," I'm telling you, like it's that along with that documentary about Apu.
What's that?
But he's by another comedian.
The Indian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just can't remember his name.
Where it's just like, but it's essentially like Indians getting upset about other non-Indians making fun of their accent.
Yeah, or what's wrong with Apu? I believe that's what it's called.
Right.
Or the problem with Apu or something like that. But yeah, and that's what kind of created this, this domino effect, which is good. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, but I kind of feel like this is just kind of like some, virtue signaling. Oh, look, we're making a change. Like, there's still not a Mexican superhero. Damn it. Come on now.
Speedy Gonzales.
He's not a superhero.
That is so racist. That cartoon. So incredibly racist.
And at least Fluffy's the voice of him. That's kind of cool.
I was about to bring that up. What was that going to be a part of? Was that a part of Space Jam or no?
I guess so. I guess that even though there's no Mexicans that play basketball, there's going to be one in Space Jam, I guess. And he's a rat, a fast rat, a mouse.
Yeah.
I guess.
Wow. That would have been... I don't know. They're kind of cutting off the diversity now of Space Jam 2, aren't they?
So it's all going to be white bunnies and Taz?
It's just going to be a bunch of males. Heterosexual males out on the court that are...
and Lola Bundy.
Lola Bundy.
Bunny. Maybe she changes her name to Larry next for the sequel. I don't know, for the next one.
Or whatever, she just like drops her ball and then she'll pick up a poster. It's like, quick, I have to go to a Black Lives Matter protest.
Oh man, if they make all these, dude, okay, they might do it. We might have to watch this like really high or drunk, but because if we can spot all the stuff where it's like, yeah, maybe Bugs is like, oh, where'd you go, Bugs? Oh, I just came back from a rally. It's like, wait,
they're all gonna kneel before the game.
Or no, what if they do, the national anthem, but then Elmer Fudd's the one that stands in
Yosemite Sam's like, oh, he's like, well, tarnation, how dare you kneel? No, no, no. Oh, they don't have guns anymore. Yes, I don't know. They don't have they didn't even give Yosemite Sam guns anymore.
They don't?
Yeah, they took that away from him, I think, right?
Now he just looks like Tasmanian Devil, the human version of Tasmanian Devil.
It looks like just a racist dude. What tarnation?
There's no Second Amendment in the Looney Tunes.
He hates bunnies and ducks.
Now I gotta kill him with my bare hands.
This is a bit. This is gonna be a whole bit.
Again, when it comes to it, I feel as if we did too much of our own policing. We see it with Eminem. If we could go briefly off of
Dr.
away from
Seuss.
basketball, Dr. Seuss even. But the fact that Gen X and I'm sorry, not Gen X, Gen Z, the people that came after millennials, like a lot of them are attacking Eminem, and it's just so funny because you're like, okay, what about Tekashi 6ix9ine? You got people that are still having a career, and you guys are just totally allowing them to have a career where it's like Eminem's done.
What was their argument? It was just that Eminem said a lot of bad, horrible things in his lyrics?
I think they keep on drawing back like the threats that he made about Kim, all the like violent stuff that his lyrics are that are violent and also derogatory towards women.
I mean, but you could.
Did he ever say that? Those sorts of controversial remarks outside of his art that we know of? It's only his lyrics. They're not saying, coming after him because of anything he actually said in his public life other than
no.
And I feel as if, okay, like, why are you attacking Eminem when you have a lot of rappers also talking about it? Is it because he's white? Could that be something where, like, you see T.I. pretty much saying, like, I checked my daughter's hyme to see if she's still a virgin, and you're like, whoa, okay, and then that was briefly in the news. That just like went over everybody's head. But if this was like somebody else, like, I feel as if they're going to attack Eminem because A, he's no longer talking anymore, so they feel as if like he's at an opportune time to like just totally try to outcast him. He's not in rap. He's not having an active career, so they're just totally attacking him for no reason, and also because I feel as if he's white.
I thought when Trump was president, he was very outspoken, and I remember he was like condemning a lot of things about everybody else. But I remember I was like, yeah, but you've said a lot of things too yourself, in your song lyrics and stuff like that. So, devil's advocate soundbite. Ding 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 ding. There you go. I always noticed that. So, but. I've listened to all sorts of music with, Two Live Crew, with Slayer. They sung about, the angel of death, the guy that committed all these experiments, during the World War II, and he was a Nazi. But it's all entertainment. Like, it's, the singer's Chilean, they're other white dudes, but they're all from East LA. Like, they're from LA. So, so it's entertainment. So with
Misfits.
Misfits too. Dude,
Misfits has like one of the best under 3-minute songs ever. And it's just, that's something you can't play on the radio at all.
What song?
Last Caress.
Okay, I have to hear it again. I don't really listen to the Misfits.
I got something to say. I killed a baby today, and it doesn't matter much to me. But all of that is expression, and I could go deeper into the song, but there's some parts that get very graphic, and you can't really say it on the radio.
You ever listen to Cannibal Corpse?
No.
Oh,
what is that?
I'm gonna make you pee your panties. Cannibal Corpse, a death metal band. That lyrics similar to that.
Band in Australia.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, they just sound like this. And it's just same lyrics, but it's just far worse. Like I can't even Hammer Smashed Face. That's one of the most censored song titles I could think of. There's other ones that rhyme with other words that I can't say on the radio because it rhymes with trunk.